Hey nerds, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to day 4 of 12 days of Nerdmas. In today's video, we're going to be checking out some world's smallest board games. Okay, so you guys know on this channel, we love some world's smallest. We love miniature props and toys and stuff that we can use with action figures. So I have a very small collection of board games that I have picked up across, I don't know how long and how many different stores. We have 4 different board games, so I already own one of them. I wasn't going to get it originally. I don't remember what store we were at, but Bean convinced me to get it because it was Monopoly, and I love Monopoly. It's my favorite board game. So I decided to pick it up. When we got home, I opened it up and I loved it. It was like way more detailed than I anticipated. I already have a miniature like Monopoly that I bought that's like stickers that you put in a scrapbook. You know, if you go to like Michael's or wherever, they have that whole craft book section where they have like pop-up 3D stickers and stuff that you could put in a scrapbook for whatever memory, you know, to tie together, whatever theme. So I had a Monopoly board and Life and some other stuff that I picked up online, and those were dope. I thought those were great. I was going to use those for pictures and stuff. I have a couple of pictures actually on my Instagram, I think, using those board games, but these are much better. They're bigger. They're like legit games. You could really play them. They are made out of plastic, so they have some substance and stuff. The other ones are just little paper printouts that are made to look like the game, but they're not actually functional. So like I said, this time around we have 4 board games. You can get them between like $5 and $10, depending on what store you go to. I got quite a few of them at Second and Charles because, you know, I have like store credit and stuff, and I just go there often, and when I see a new one, I kind of tend to get it. All right, so first up, we have a Candyland, world's smallest Candyland right there. That is what the packaging looks like. So most world's smallest things come in this like these clear blisters now. They can like hang on a hook all together. This one is just like the Monopoly in terms of like the form factor and stuff. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what the games look like. Okay, so we opened it up and I wanted to show you guys, inside of every world's smallest toy, there's always going to be one of these little pamphlets that shows you all of their world's smallest products. And then on the back, it also has like the tiny arcade machines and all that stuff. Okay, so when we open it up, we have a little baggie filled with a little, I forgot what they're called. Dang. Your little tokens that you move around, your little characters. So we have blue, red, green, and yellow. That's dope. And they're so tiny, and they look like the little gingerbread people like they do in the actual game. Such a tiny, tiny detail, and I love it. And then it also comes with 2 sets of these like rubber bands that wrap around the cards, I'm assuming. They're so small and so tight, though. I don't know if they'll really work. I can't really stretch it out. Okay, so in another baggie, we have a bunch of cards. They're bunched up together in 2s, so you can kind of pop them out. They're like perforated, and then you can have the little cards. I guess they do that so you don't damage them in the packaging. But they have all the different little cards that they do in the game, the different color spaces, the little like treats and sweets and stuff like that. They have all the different little cards that you would typically see in the game. So they're just much smaller. And then in addition to those games, of course, we have to have the actual board game itself, the board that you play the game on. So there it is right there. Little tiny Candyland in all of its glory. It's like a little piece of paper that comes on there. It's a piece of like cardstock that has the game on it, and then you can slide it into the box. So everything goes inside of this little box right here that you can open it up and close it. It has a little hinge and a little locking mechanism, and that holds all of your stuff for your board game. Okay, next up we have a little tiny Jenga. So on the packaging, it suggests that you play it with like a toothpick or a pencil or like a straightened out paper clip or something like that, but we won't play like that. We'll play with our action figures. Okay, so just as I hoped, they're inside of a little plastic sleeve, basically. But when I shake them around, you can hear their individual pieces. So there we go. There's a little tiny brick. It even says Jenga on it. I don't know if you can see that. And then there's like wood grain textures on there. Next up, we have the world's smallest operation board. So this is dope. I liked Operation when I was little, but it scared me because I was bad at it. Shaky hands, buzzing all over the place. And all their stuff says in these big letters, yes, it really works. Because people always wonder when they see these little things like, oh, that's cool, I wish it worked. It really does work. They're world's smallest. So let's open this up. Okay, so there we go, a little operation board. Something that I realized, the operation pieces, they are real pieces, but they're connected to like a piece of white plastic that is connected to the back of the board. So once you pull it out, you can't really like drop it and lose it. So I was able to get it out, but it's still connected to the board so that you can't lose a piece because it's so freaking tiny. Okay, and then something else that I thought was cool, if you slide this out, you can actually close the box up. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with these when you close the box up. I don't know if they fit. Oh, they go up here. Haha, smart. Okay, so you tuck them in this little hole in the top, and then you can flip it around. And then you have just the string hanging out, and then that fits in there. Ta-da, all closed up. Then on the back we have a little pulley. Not a little pulley, a little plastic tab that keeps the battery from touching the connectors, so that we have a good fresh battery now. Ooh. Ooh, got the butterfly. Ah! Ah! Whoo, we got the wrench. And we got the heart. I just can't get the freaking dog because the plastic has it all like twisted up inside, so. All right, last but not least, we have Connect 4. So Connect 4, pretty straightforward. It looks like it has a box as well, and you keep it all attached in the box, but it also comes with the little plastic pieces that you drop inside. I think Sid strikes again. I think I just broke it. I was trying to pull it out so I can get the little pieces, and I think I broke the actual board part out of its little... Oh, man. I mean, I think I can still use it. Yeah, I can still use it. It's just not as good as it was before. So, all right, there you go. It kind of sits in this little housing right here. And then you have your little tokens that you drop in each slot and play Connect 4. There's not really much to say about it. Okay, I got it in there all closed up. We're going to put this away now because I keep breaking these things. So, there you go. That is your Connect 4. Okay, so those were the world's smallest board games that we have. Now let's move on to the sock advent calendar. All right, so today we're opening up number 5. So let's take a look at what we have in there. So inside of number 5, it looks like it would be a crew sock. When I open it up, it is not a crew sock. Okay, so that is fine with me. Next up, we have Patrick ankle socks. So this is Patrick yelling. They are black socks with a little green trim. Bean is gonna eat these up. She's probably gonna steal these from me because they're black and green like Shigo. She loves Shigo. And then it's Patrick. She loves SpongeBob. So these are cute. I'm just so happy to not have more tie-dye. Just loving it. Just loving it, loving it, loving it. But that's going to do it for me in this video, guys. If you like this video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And while you're down there, let me know in the comment section which of these World's Smallest Board Games was your favorite. Do you have any of these, or do you think you'll pick any up? I think they're really cool as a miniature photographer and collector. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay in the know of all the nerdy, and hit that bell notification. And be sure to share this video and my channel with anybody that you think may enjoy. But as always, guys, remember, keep it nerdy.